Hi, it's Adam Hewis, and I'm coming to you from the digital studios of MarketClub, and the market we're looking at is gold. And we're looking at a daily pattern of spot gold. And what we're seeing here, what we have seen since late October, is this kind of wishy-washy position after coming down from a fairly strong downward trend. Now, the first thing to look at is, one, we had our double top. We've talked about these double tops and pivot points on numerous videos. And if you measure from this area here, the 820 level, to say the 920 level, it gives you $100. So from here down to here, let's say, is $100. Okay, so what you do with a pivot point, you simply flip it down $100. So we flip it down $100, and we actually got down to our 720 area, which is right here. 820 minus $100 gives you 720. So we actually made that target. But let's look at what's happening with gold today and why I'm so excited and what I want to tell you about. Unfortunately, this move happened much faster than most people expected, so I wasn't able to get to this video studios before then. But Market Club members certainly would have seen this and could have acted upon it right at the very point of entry. So let's take everything off the screen, which we do just very simply. And I'm going to put in our trade triangle technology, which you're probably familiar with. Now, the big thing in our trade triangle technology is this. This is a mathematical formula that's consistently has done well, and as you can see, based on our last two triangles, we use our weekly triangles, like a triangle like this on 1016, for the trend. So the trend 817.45 down. We use our daily triangles for timing purposes. So here we have a trend reversal at 777.50. And the market's at 791.80. That's why I was saying the market has really moved higher. It's taken out these 3 weeks of action, and it's up sharply for the week, which is a good sign, almost $50 higher for the week. It's also on a week that stocks right now, because we're doing this live on the 21st, which is Friday, at approximately noontime. Stocks are just sort of flat, and they're down for the week. So stocks are down, gold is up. We're looking for gold to trade back up, and I'm going to show you some target zones that we have in mind for this market. So I'm going to take everything off the screen again. We're going to look at the daily chart pattern, which we can do very easily just by clicking here to get data. So here's the daily chart pattern. You can see we've really taken all of this area out here, and you've got this huge base to work from now in the daily pattern. So you've got from, let's say, the 23rd of October or the 20th of October all the way through till today. So if you're almost 2 months. So I think this move is going to be a pretty good one to the upside. So I'm recommending that you follow it on any kind of pullback you buy gold. Now, it's been a disappointment to a lot of people, myself included, why gold hasn't gone high given the current economic crisis that we're going to. But I think finally, people are looking at gold to go higher. So let's just take this off the screen again, and we're going to scope this out a little further so we see more of the pattern that we're looking at. So there was we're going to say there was the double top, and see both the sell points and the pivot point. So what we can do, I want to measure from here, this point right here, and this point right here. So we take a Fibonacci tool, which is named after a mathematician, and we're going to measure from this point, as we said. Click there, and you click on the bottom. And you can see we've got some values that are put into this market. And again, we're going to put our drawing tool back on and show you. So here's the first one, 783, which is right here. We've actually seen that happen. The next one is 811, and we're coming up to closely that. And the next one is 839. So we're looking for those markets, those levels. And what this is, in fact, is this is a 50% retracement. Okay, that's 50%, 62%, and this is 38%. So these are all retracement levels that have worked in the past and seem to continue to work, and they have worked since all of my career. So we're looking for this one to be met. Obviously we've seen that. We're looking for the next one to be met, which is around the 811 area, and finally we're looking for this 839 level to be met somewhere. So this has definitely happened. This is definitely a 3-star, and we're looking for the next one to happen perhaps as early as next week. But this is a very, very strong showing in gold. It should not be ignored. We're expecting it to go higher. Now let's take a look everything off the screen again, and let's take a look at a longer term picture using our quarterly charts. Now if you look at the quarterly charts, and I'm going to take this our signals off here, but you can see that gold pretty much since the turn 2001 has been trending up in a fairly precise manner. You can see pretty much we reached our highs right around the 1040, 1050 level, and then we've had this pullback. But overall, we're still in a generally considered bull market. This pullback is the first one we have that's significant, but look at the move it's coming from. It's not coming from, let's say, $300 or $400. It's coming from over $1,000. I'm going to look at our monthly charts. So I take this, get my pointer back here, and I'm going to look at a monthly chart. And as you can see here, you could argue that this market is still very much in a bull trend. You've sort of gone up here, you've had the pullback here, you've really had a pullback here, and you've broken that. We mentioned the pivot point down to 720, which we've reached. We may have to do some more work like this, but it looks like this may be the next big leg, could be on the upside, where people move out of stocks, they're out of treasuries, out of everything, and into gold, because it's going to be the last store of value I think most people are going to recognize, and they want to own the metal, and I think that's going to be very, very key. So again, we're looking for this market to move higher. Certainly this area here, the 900 level, is going to cause some resistance initially, but I think over the coming months, I think we can overcome that and see this market move higher. So once again, this is Adam Hewison talking about gold, and we think it's going to go higher based on our signal that we received today on the 21st of November. So let's see how things work out. Every success in trading. I'll see you on the web.